Welcome back to the Resource Center, your one-stop resource to help you make money, save money, and add convenience to your everyday life. Right now, we're on the website of Credit Info Center, and we're going to read an article entitled Credit Info Center's Credit Repair FAQs, FAQs. So that's Credit Info Center's Credit Repair FAQs, and I will put a link in the description for the video to bring you directly to this article. So whether bad credit is new to you or you've been living with it for years, it's never too early or too late to do something about it. Unfortunately, credit repair can be a confusing process. Can you really repair your own credit, or should you hire someone to do it for you? And either way, how does credit repair work? Below are answers to these and other commonly asked questions to help you navigate the process every step of the way. So when it comes to credit repair, what exactly is bad credit? Bad credit is when you've had numerous instances of not paying your bills on time. Bad credit causes numerous problems in your financial life. It's typically measured by the number of negative listings in credit reports and low credit scores generated by those reports. Anything under a 620 credit score is generally considered bad. 620 is generally considered bad when you're looking at the credit score range and the credit scoring models, for which 850 ranks the highest and 300 ranks the lowest for FICO and VantageScore's 3.0 models. So what causes bad credit? Negative listings don't cause bad credit. They are symptoms of bad financial habits. These listings tell a story of late payments, collections, charge-offs, foreclosures, liens, judgments, and bankruptcies. Only a lifestyle of living within your means and habits that include attention to personal fiscal responsibilities can provide a lifetime of good credit. One other culprit: identity theft can also cause bad credit when thieves open new credit accounts in your name or make charges to existing accounts. Until you get identity theft sorted out, you may have bad credit stemming from unpaid debts that can result from this situation. How does bad credit affect you? Bad credit can result in new credit being difficult, if not impossible, to be approved for, higher interest rates and deposits if you're approved for credit, higher deposits on car rentals, higher auto insurance premiums, difficulty qualifying for a house or apartment rental, difficulty qualifying for a job in which credit check is required. How can bad credit affect employment? Many employers look at credit reports when making hiring decisions. Some of them run credit checks on all job applicants, but most employers limit their credit checks to certain positions, as it generally costs money to do a credit check. For instance, if the job requires the handling of money or access to personal information, a credit check is likely. In any case, however, your written permission is required first. When does bad credit go away? There are a few circumstances in which bad credit goes away. 1. Negative listings naturally fall off your credit reports, most after 7 years, bankruptcies after 10 years. 2. Negative listings may be removed by disputing errors on your credit reports. 3. Besides disputing them, collections may be removed via debt validation or the pay for delete method. What is credit repair? Credit repair is the process of improving your credit. This is accomplished by 1. Disputing negative listings on your credit report, and 2. Building positive credit history. Though you can pay a credit repair company to do it for you, repairing your credit is something you can do on your own for free using our do-it-yourself credit repair guide. How does credit repair work? The credit repair process includes sending dispute letters to credit bureaus, original creditors, or collectors, requesting debt validation for collections within 30 days of the initial collection notice, using the pay for delete method to settle old debts that cannot be resolved via credit dispute or debt validation, paying off high credit card balances, building positive credit history. How long does the credit repair process take? If you have errors on your credit reports that can be successfully disputed, you can see improvements in your credit in under 6 months. To the other extreme, if you have a lot of negative listings that are not in error and a lot of debt to pay off, credit repair can take years. In other words, it takes as long as it takes. Who can help with credit repair? You can help yourself with credit repair or hire a credit repair company to do it for you. If you choose do-it-yourself credit repair, which we recommend you try first, refer to our free credit repair guide and forum. And if you're considering a credit repair company, find a legitimate credit repair company. Who can fix my credit report? Though the credit repair process starts with you, It is the credit bureaus that ultimately make changes to your credit reports. So if you find an error in one of your credit reports, the first step is to send a credit dispute to the appropriate credit bureau via regular mail with return receipt requested. Who can I contact to fix my credit? If you're repairing your own credit, contact credit bureaus to dispute credit report errors. Original creditors to dispute errors unresolved by bureaus. Collectors to request debt validation or settle debts. The Federal Trade Commission, FTC, to submit complaints about issues unresolved by actions outlined above. If you'd rather pay someone to fix your credit, you should contact a legitimate credit repair company. It's not just about contacting someone though. It's what you say when you contact them. This includes credit repair companies. Can I repair my own credit? Absolutely. There's nothing a credit repair company can do for you that you cannot do for yourself for free. From disputing listings on your credit reports, to requesting debt validation from collectors, to the settling of old debts, our do-it-yourself credit repair guide will walk you through the process every step of the way. How do credit bureaus investigate disputes? When a credit bureau receives a dispute, they forward it to the data furnisher that provided this disputed information. The data furnisher is asked to verify its accuracy and verify the disputed item remains unchanged. If unverified, the credit bureau should correct it. For more details, hear how the bureaus describe their dispute process. For each one, you can click on the hyperlink for TransUnion, Experian, Equifax. How long do credit disputes take? Once a credit bureau receives a credit dispute, they have 30 to 45 days to respond. So if you dispute it successfully, it should be corrected immediately. If it's not corrected and you receive no response, you may send a follow-up letter. If the correction is denied, you may dispute directly with the original creditor or collector. All this takes time. What is debt validation? When you receive the initial communication from a collector trying to collect an unpaid debt from you, you have the right to request proof of the debt, provided you do so within 30 days of the initial communication. This is called debt validation. And unless they validate the debt, the collector cannot continue collection attempts. In some cases, this includes reporting the debt to the credit bureaus. What constitutes debt validation? Debt validation letter from a collector should include proof the debt ever existed, proof you are the one who owes this debt, proof that this collector has the legal right to collect on it. The more times this debt has been sold over the years, less likely the collector can fulfill all of these requirements. Debt validation can remove collections from your credit report. What are credit repair companies? Credit repair companies get paid to help consumers clean up and restore their credit. What they can and cannot do is determined by the Credit Repair Organizations Act. While there are legitimate credit repair companies that follow these rules, there are many violators, which is why it is so important for you to watch out for red flags. When was the Credit Repair Organizations Act enacted? The Credit Repair Organizations Act, CROA, was signed into law in 1996. The CROA prohibits credit repair companies from making untrue or misleading statements, advising consumers to make untrue or misleading statements, advising consumers to change their identity or lie about their credit history, and demanding upfront payment for services have yet to be completed. Are credit repair companies any good? As with any industry, the quality of credit repair companies depend on which one you're working with. Best case scenario, the company you hire has qualified staff who have in-depth understanding of credit repair techniques. Worst case scenario, the company has no clue what it's doing and in fact ends up doing nothing at all or actually make things worse for you. So which credit repair company is best? Though we encourage consumers to try do-it-yourself credit repair first, if you're thinking about hiring a credit repair company, we recommend Lexington Law. They'll assign attorneys and paralegals to your case. It's a monthly service you can cancel anytime. They won't make promises they cannot keep. With credit repair, there are no guarantees. What are credit repair services? You hire a credit repair company, the services they provide are similar to the techniques you would use if you were to repair credit yourself. Pulling your credit reports, disputing listings with credit bureaus, requesting debt validation from collectors, asking collectors to cease and desist contact with you, sending goodwill letters to original creditors, credit monitoring. How do credit repair services work? By law, under the CROA, credit repair companies can only collect fees from you for work that has already been completed. This means any credit repair company that wants to charge upfront fees before doing any work for you should be avoided. Note though, it's common to be charged an initial fee followed by regular monthly fee for ongoing service. Are credit repair services legitimate? Depends on the credit repair company. Unfortunately, there are plenty of scammers out there. It's probably not legitimate if they want to charge upfront fees before doing work, make unrealistic promises with credit repair. There are no guarantees, and say they can remove bankruptcy judgments or liens from your reports, want to create new identity for you. Are credit repair services worth it? It is only worth paying for credit repair services if all the following are true. You have reviewed the do-it-yourself credit repair process. You don't have the time or interest to do it yourself. You found a legitimate credit repair company, and you're prepared to pay them hundreds of dollars to do it for you. So if you didn't find the answer to your question, you can always click here and ask in the free friendly credit repair forum on this particular website. Again, this website is Credit Info Center. I will put a link in the description field of the video that brings you directly to this article that's entitled Credit Info Center's Credit Repair FAQs. And thank you guys again for watching the Resource Center, which is the one-stop resource to help you make money, save money, and add convenience to your everyday life.